YouTube. So I don't know how well this is going to work because they are cutting grass today. Plus it's windy. A lot of people aren't at work, so there's a lot of people coming in and out their car. But I had to make a video now because my boys are asleep and it's a perfect time to record. But this video is about this dream that I had on yesterday. So yesterday, when I put the boys down for a nap, I was just like, I should take a nap too since my phone is on 10%. I might as well just go ahead and take a nap with the boys while my phone is charging or whatnot. It's around 12ish. So before I lay down to take a nap, I was like, talk to my ancestors and the universe and my angels and stuff, and I was like, just tell me what I need to know. Oh, it's not too. Tell me what I need to know right now. Like, what message do you have for me right now that I need to know? So I fell asleep fairly quickly than I would normally fall asleep. So the first dream, it took place at the house that I grew up in, which was my great grandmother's house. Oh my goodness. Which was my great grandmother's house, and yeah, it was my great grandmother's house, and I was on our back patio, and it was like two sections of it. Both of it was closed off, but I was in a section where me and my granny kept our extra clothes. So I was looking through some black clothes that were sitting on top of this wooden box thing that I had my clothes in. So as I'm kind of like looking through the clothes, I noticed that something was moving in it. So I kind of backed up. I was like, something in there. And it started like moving around, like seemed like faster to try to like get out of the clothes. So I ran up that section of the patio and I closed the door. And I was like yelling, Granny, Granny, there's a rat in your coat pocket. There's a rat in your coat pocket. So she came to the back door and she was like, what did you say? And she was like, I said, there's a rat in your coat pocket. And she just looked at me like, mind y'all, my granny made her transition in 2015. Yeah, she made her transition. She passed away February 6, 2015. So, and she does come to me and see me in my dreams fairly often. Like sometimes when I ask for her to come and I just want to see her, she would like come in my dreams. So she just looked at me, and then that's when I thought to myself, okay, rat, I have to look up the spiritual meaning of rat. So it immediately went to the next dream. In this dream, I was in a backyard. It seemed like it was my backyard, like a new backyard or whatnot. It had a pool. Mind you, I don't have a new backyard just yet, but I know it's coming. It had a pool, and then it had this other, this thing that was kind of off from the pool. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't all the way to the ground to where it was touching the ground. I don't like people looking at me, and there was a truck slowly riding past that was looking at me. So yeah, that was a pause for just now, but it wasn't completely touching the ground. It had like this much of space from the ground. Like this is the ground, and then this is the thing that was from the ground, and that's where I saw the snake crawl from. It was this grayish, whitish color snake, and Chandler, my 3-year-old, was standing the closest to whatever this was that was sitting on the ground. And the snake went charging to Chandler, and I was like, Chandler, run, Chandler, move. And Chandler was looking at the snake coming to him, but he did not budge, y'all. Like, he did not move at all. So the snake is now like in his face, but it didn't like try to bite him or anything. It was just in his face, and like in that very moment, it seemed like we switched bodies, or I like went into his body, and it was like I was seeing the snake right there, in my face, and like that's when I noticed that the snake didn't have any teeth or anything, and it wasn't like trying to bite, like it didn't like make that attempt to bite. It was just right there or whatnot. And then it was like I went back in my body, which was running towards Chandler, and I scooped Chandler up, and then I went running away from the snake, but it seemed like the snake was still following us. And when I thought it wasn't, I looked back and it was right there. So I started running again, and then I jumped in the pool with Chandler, and it was like 2 or 3 people standing outside of the pool, and it was like I could feel their fear and their worry. And so me and Chandler bounced back up and emerged from out the water, and then I climbed out the pool with Chandler, and then we walked around the pool to where this girl was standing, and she had caught the snake, but she had put the snake in her mouth, like was holding the snake in her mouth, and then the snake ended up crawling in her body, and I'm looking at her thinking like, why would you put the snake in your mouth? Like, why would you do that? And as it was crawling her body, like her face, like she looked so terrified, y'all. She looked so terrified, and like literally like seconds later, it was like the snake started coming back out of her body, and then it was this white man, Caucasian man, came up. He took the snake and put the snake inside this white cloth bag, and he was like, snakes get very territorial when they're pregnant. And then he just walked out the gate with the snake in the white bag. Yeah, he just walked away, and then that dream was over. And then when I woke up, I was like, okay, it was a rat in my dream, and then it was a snake. So then I went to go look up the spiritual meaning for rat, and I wrote everything down, which I left the notebook inside the house. So this is just going to be the first part of the video, and then I'm going to come back and tell y'all the spiritual meaning behind the rat, and then behind the snake. Like, there's so much that I have to say, and there's so much that I have learned from that dream alone. Like, and y'all have to know, like, when you ask the universe, you ask your ancestors to come and let you know what you need, ask them what you need to know in that moment. Like, they will come and they would show you and tell you what you need to know, and that's what they did for me. And I'm glad about it, and it fits my life perfectly. And like when I first started my spiritual journey, like that's where it started. It started off with me noticing animals, and I would like any animal that would come to me, I'll go and look at the spiritual meaning behind them, and it like always fit perfectly to my life in that very moment. Like at first, there were butterflies coming to me, caterpillars, like what else I should see, like gooses and ducks and an owl. Like those were the animals that I saw in the beginning of my stage, and then I kind of stopped looking up the spiritual meaning, and I stopped kind of noticing the animals that would come to me. I got into other things like numerology and astrology, and I kind of like stopped focusing so much on animals. Like there's so many different levels of the spiritual journey, and it's just so interesting, and it intrigues me, and it makes me want to keep learning. Like, you can never learn too much, y'all. And with everything that's going on now, like, you have to be able to center yourself and really be paying attention to the things that are going around. You have to really be paying attention to your dreams, because God, the universe, your ancestors, whatever you want to call this energy that's connecting with you, you need to listen, because right now we're going through a war, and it's not like a physical war, it's a spiritual war. Whether you believe in it or not, it's what's happening. So I'm going to come back, and I'm going to read the spiritual meanings of the rat and the snake, and I know it's going to help like so much people, because I know I'm not the only one that's going through this. I'm not the only one who have this rat spirit that's around them, or trying to be come into their life to like mess your life up and cause conflict and stuff. Because a rat, what I learned is the rat was programmed um, to um, create fear and lack and all that stuff. But I really want to read it because I don't want to miss anything that I got or that I read from learning about the rats and these meanings and stuff. But just stay tuned and I'll be right back. Okay, so it is the next day. I tried to get back to finishing the video yesterday, but I don't know, things got a little crazy. My kids woke up a little sooner than I thought that they were going to. So, long story short, I had to start the video today, but right now I am walking to the area I was at yesterday when I recorded. Today's Saturday, so looks like everybody's home today. But I am, what was I gonna say? Yeah, yesterday got really crazy, so I didn't get a chance to come back and finish the video on the meanings of the animals that I saw in my dreams. And when I went to go get my notebook so that I could do so, I noticed that my 3-year-old was up, and then my 8-year-old friend knocked on the door, so I woke him up so he could go to his friend's house. And then my 4-month-old woke up. So yeah, yesterday was crazy. Didn't go as planned, but you know, everything happens for a reason. So I'm back at the spot I was at yesterday. I like this spot. Even though cars ride, I must have cut the video off, so I guess I'll be adding like 3 videos together. I'm gonna try to read this. Hopefully none of my papers fly away while I'm doing so. And I keep the camera a little steady. I should sit, but I have a dress on, so it's not gonna work. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the spiritual meaning of seeing a rat in your dream. God, there's somebody coming past on the golf cart. I'm gonna wait till he ride past. He's riding so slow. Why? I know he go faster than that. Alright, so rat as a symbol represents sickness, death. Hold on, this is not the first page of that. Oh my goodness. Please tell me I don't have to do it next time. I do. Hold on. This one is first. Alright. Okay, so I clicked on the link. Oh no, it's one before this one too. I think I left that one in the house, but it's okay. Because I think that first one just kind of, nope, it's right here. I'm so mixed up, y'all. Just a little. But we shall go on. Alright, it says, to see a rat in your dreams means that you owe someone something in your life. It also symbolized slavery and financial loss, according to verses in Samuel. Also, it's to believe that the symbolism rat were programmed by Satan to put people in debt and commit sin. I clicked on the link and it continued on to say, biblical meaning of rat in dreams. The symbol of rat. Where am I? The symbol of rats In a dream, meaning something unpleasant is about to happen. In the spiritual world, rats indicate enemy of progress. The meaning of rat in a dream has been programmed by the devil to curse the hands of many people. That's why a person can have millions of money today, and within a short time the whole money is gone, leaving this person with nothing. It went on to say that I'm not sure that one needs to take the biblical interpretation too seriously. I am a true believer of remaining positive. It's believed that symbols. Somebody's walking by. My tooth hurts so bad. Hi. It's believed that the symbol meaning. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. It believes that the symbolism rat were programmed by Satan to put people in debt and commit sin. To see a rat in a dream can cause discomfort. It's not a nice experience and it's seen as a bad omen, O-M-E-N, omen. The biblical meaning of rat in dreams from my 1930 dream book is that rats come in a man's dream in order to change his or her destiny, meaning that the person would probably turn into a slave of money, and would probably turn into a slave of money. Guess I needed to repeat that again, and fight poverty. As you know, every animal has a message to deliver. Now, when I read that, I immediately said, oh no, I rebuke that from happening to me, and wherever that's coming from, I send that back to that person or thing or group of people, and I send it back to them threefolds, because no, you're not gonna stop me. You're not gonna block my blessings. You're. That's just not gonna happen. And you have to do that because people are really out here and they're putting spells on people because they won't want people to, get rich or be prosperous or to have their dreams come true or whatever good. They want to stop that from happening. So they're going to do that, whether you believe in people putting spells on people or not. It's true, it's happening, whether you're with the program or you're not. It's happening. So it also says rats as a symbol represent sickness, death, hardship, dirt, sin, and the devil. It is in its nature to ruin people's food through contamination and eating. They also enter people's homes and sheds to seek something. Although they live with us, they still pollute our food and spread diseases. But there's a difference between a physical and a spiritual rat. The first one's after food, while the second one causes suffering. The rat represents a symbol of sorrow, disease, and sickness because of the dirty places it lives and the bacteria it carries. To see one in the dreams means that you will survive a difficult time or even a breakdown. It's all part of Satan's plan according to biblical transcripts, but you'll pull through. To include the meaning of rat in a dream is associated with poverty and misfortune. One dream of rats can keep you stay stuck in one place for the rest of your life if you're not strong enough to fight back your demons. As you can see, rats have a mission, and that is to torment people and prevent them from accomplishing their destiny. But never forget who's really in charge of your life, and that's yourself. You really have to know that. You can't let these things, these beings, these people come into your life and try to make you believe that you don't have control over your whole life, because you have control of your life and nobody else. And if you let somebody else think that you don't have whole control of it, you give them control of your life. So I know at the bottom of this I wrote Are you strong enough? Are you strong enough to fight off your demons? Are you strong enough to fight this spiritual battle that's going on right now, today? This whole quarantine, this whole coronavirus, like, this is just a part of the plan, like, but you just have to stay physically, mentally, and spiritually strong. Now, trying to adjust this. I'm trying to hold my notebook and hold this thingamajigger. Can't remember what it's called right now in my hands. I'm going to move on to the spiritual meaning of snake. It's very short. It's shorter than the rat meaning. So, the snake represents a symbol of Satan, or an enemy of God. One of the common association of the snake symbol is evil, Satan, or an enemy. The first mention can be found in Genesis 3. It's where Adam and Eve were tempted to bite the apple by a snake in the Garden of Eden. Although the snake wasn't exactly portrayed as Satan in this part of the Bible, it was probably Satan dressed in a snake who seduced Eve and Adam to commit the sin, and got it, which caused them to get expelled from the Garden of Eden. Since this is the beginning of, since this is in the beginning of the Bible, the snake has, in most cultures, became a symbol of evilness. In our modern lives, we need to think of the snake as someone who is not to be trusted. The snake represents a strength. Of course, to some degree, the Bible is full of conspiracies and metaphors that are hard to really understand their meanings. Same goes for the snake symbolism and all the metaphors associated with the poisonous, cunning, tameable, sharp-tongued, but still wonderful creature. In chapter 30, verses 18 and 19, there's a mention of a snake that seems to stand out from the others, describing the way of a snake on a rock as an amazing and incredible thing. The snake was represented as a symbol of strength, but also deceit. After this dream, have a think of who is the snake in your life. So I did just that. Like, I already had began, when I began my spiritual journey, I already had begun to cut out a lot of people out of my lives, like people that just wasn't for me physically, spiritually, that wasn't supposed to be in my life anymore. I already had began cutting those people out. So I really don't have a lot of people around me. Like, I really don't have anybody that I'm really close with. Like, I'm always with my kids 24/7, and the only person I really can think of is my son's father, because we recently broke up. And another my other videos, I think I explained that relationship, but I was kind of blinded a lot, and it wasn't until recently that I found out how narcissistic he was and how his actions were like so snake-like, so sneaky and just not for me. Like, me and him, not equally yoked. He's not for me and I'm not for him. Like, he was another lesson that I needed to learn, that I feel as though I should have already learned. I feel as though I already learned, but it was just a test if I was still going to fall for that same stupid game, you know what I mean, that I fell for so many years, and I did. But now I feel as though open my eyes up so much that I'll be more careful of who I allow to give my energy to, who I have sex with, because sex is so powerful. You have to be so protective of who you give that energy to, because that within itself is, oh my God, it's so powerful. And once you do that, like, they can have control of you spiritually. And that's exactly what happened between me and him. But I was stronger than he was, or the things that he was trying to do to me, and I had to like completely block him. I had to block him off Facebook. I have to block him off Instagram. I have to block him off everything, even my phone. Even though we have a 4-month-old together, I still had to block him out my life because he just is not for me. And I know he really doesn't care about our son, because there's been plenty of times where we got into arguments. So I just told him I was done. He was like, well, I'm just going to sign my rights over and blah, blah, blah. And then I told him, like, we could be cool, we could be friends or whatnot. You could just take care of your son. I'm not going to be around if that's all you want to be. It's just friends. I'll just sign over my rights and you just take care of yourself. Like, what? We don't have to be in a relationship for you to take care of your child. That's period. And when he said that, it's just like, really, you don't care about your child? Is you really want to have control over me? And that, my tooth hurts so bad, y'all. And oh my god, that just didn't sit well with me. And he just can't be in my life. And I know that's a person that's just trying to weaver and slither their way back in my life so that they can control and try to stop me from doing what I was here to do. And that's like to make these videos and to like inform people as much as I can. Like, I may not be getting as much views or whatnot, but I feel so if my story reached just one person, I'm happy with that. Like, I feel as though me making these videos is me fulfilling my purpose. Yeah. But I'm gonna end this video now because my tooth is killing me. Like, I hope this helps a lot of people, open a lot of people's eyes. Even if your eyes are already open, if you're already spiritually woken, I hope it opens it even more. And yeah, until next time, see you guys later. So y'all, as I'm walking back into the house, I happened to look up, something just say look up. And when I look up, I saw his car. The father, the guy that I was just telling y'all about, I just seen his car and the trunk was up. So I was like, dang, this look like his car. So I'm looking to see if I could see him. And because the trunk was up, I thought he was behind his car looking in the trunk. When I went inside, I just kept looking, I look out the window, and I'm looking out the window, and then the car starts to drive away. I don't know where he gone at, y'all, but he didn't even get out. How I knew it was him, because he didn't get out to close his trunk. I guess he didn't want me to see that it was him. He didn't get out to close his trunk. He just drove. He pulled off. I don't know where he went at, but I had to add this so I can get this inside my clip, y'all. Like, what the hell? Like, I unblocked him yesterday, but he probably don't know that I had unblocked him. But I only unblock him so that, like, if you want to come see your child, I'll never stop you from come see your child or whatnot. But he probably didn't even try to see if I had unblocked him. But I know that was him, because he does this popping up, sneaky, stalkerish shit, y'all. I'm just about to go back in the house. And if he, I'm going to try to lay off on doing the editing, because I'll let y'all know if he comes inside or not. But I know for a fact that was him.